Have you ever noticed this at the gym? Your male partner loses belly fat within just a few weeks of working out, while you struggle with stubborn thigh and hip fat no matter how hard you exercise. Or maybe you're a guy wondering why your arms and legs get lean, but that belly fat just won't budge. Well, today I'm going to reveal why this happens, and trust me, the science behind it is absolutely fascinating. This isn't about willpower or doing something wrong. It's about biology, hormones, and millions of years of evolution that have programmed our bodies differently. A groundbreaking 2023 study from Stanford Medical School followed 450 people doing the exact same workout program for 12 weeks. The results were shocking. Men lost an average of 68% of their abdominal fat, while only losing 32% from their lower body. Women showed the opposite pattern, losing 45% from their lower body, but only 23% from their abdomen. So what's really going on inside our bodies? Let me break it down for you, starting with men. The male body is designed to store and burn fat, primarily in the abdominal area, and testosterone is the key player here. Harvard Medical School endocrinology researchers discovered that testosterone binds to special receptors in abdominal fat cells, triggering fat breakdown. These receptors are most densely concentrated in the belly, which is why men see results there first. But here's where it gets really interesting. Men have 73% more beta-adrenergic receptors in their abdominal fat cells compared to women. These receptors work with adrenaline during exercise to rapidly convert fat into energy. A University of Copenhagen study from 2022 found that men performing moderate exercise for just 30 minutes released fatty acids from belly fat 2.4 times faster than women. However, men have a weak spot too. The lower body, male thighs and calves contain more alpha-adrenergic receptors, which actually inhibit fat breakdown. That's why many men find it frustrating that their upper body gets lean, while their legs remain stubborn. Now let's talk about women, because the female body is truly remarkable. Estrogen directs fat storage to the hips, thighs, and lower abdomen. This isn't a design flaw, it's a survival mechanism. Oxford University evolutionary biology research revealed something incredible. The fat stored in women's hips and thighs serves as a reservoir of omega-3 fatty acids essential for fetal brain development during pregnancy. In fact, fatty acids mobilized from lower body fat during pregnancy account for 22% of the fetal brain weight. This is why the female body is so protective of lower body fat. University of California researchers found that women have 3 times higher activity of an enzyme called lipoprotein lipase in their lower body fat cells. This enzyme pulls fat from the bloodstream into fat cells, making it exceptionally difficult to lose hip and thigh fat. But here's the game changer. Women actually have incredible abdominal fat burning potential under the right conditions. A 2023 study from Sweden's Karolinska Institute showed that when women perform aerobic exercise for 45 minutes or longer, fatty acid release from abdominal subcutaneous fat dramatically increases to match male levels. The key word here is duration. Men see belly fat burning kick in after 20 to 30 minutes of exercise, but women need 40 to 50 minutes to achieve similar effects. So what should you actually do with this information? Let me give you specific strategies for both men and women. For men, high-intensity interval training is incredibly effective. McGill University research with 120 men found that 20 minutes of HIIT was 2.3 times more effective at reducing abdominal visceral fat than 40 minutes of moderate cardio. Try 30 seconds of sprinting followed by 90 seconds of walking, repeated 8 times. This creates an afterburn effect that keeps your metabolism elevated for 14 hours after exercise. But for lower body fat, men need a different approach. High repetition resistance training works best. Performing squats and lunges for 15 to 20 reps across 3 to 4 sets increases muscle mass and gradually reduces lower body fat. Duke University data showed this approach reduced lower body fat by 18% over 8 weeks. For women, longer duration moderate intensity cardio is essential. But it's not just about walking longer. You need to maintain your heart rate at 60 to 70% of maximum for at least 40 minutes. A UCLA study with 200 women found that walking briskly or jogging lightly for 50 minutes, 5 times per week, reduced lower body fat by an average of 4.2 centimeters after 12 weeks. Even more impressive, abdominal fat decreased by 3.1 centimeters, which was 1.8 times better than the high-intensity group. Why does this work so well for women? Moderate intensity exercise for extended periods optimizes growth hormone secretion, which balances with estrogen to promote even fat burning throughout the body. Infrared thermal imaging studies confirmed that women's lower body fat cells dramatically increase fat breakdown, starting at the 35 to 40-minute mark of exercise. Here's a crucial tip for women targeting belly fat. Fasted morning cardio can be extremely effective. University of Toronto researchers found that women doing 40 to 50 minutes of moderate cardio in a fasted state lost 34% more abdominal, subcutaneous fat compared to those exercising after meals. In a fasted state, low insulin levels make fat the preferred energy source. However, please be careful with fasted exercise. If you have low blood sugar or diabetes, start with just 20 minutes and monitor how your body responds. Stop immediately if you feel dizzy or nauseous and consume some quick-acting carbohydrates. Now here's what applies to everyone, both men and women. Resistance training is absolutely critical. Many people think cardio alone will burn fat, but that's a huge misconception. Building muscle through resistance training increases your basal metabolic rate, meaning you burn more calories even at rest. University of Texas research showed that people who did full body resistance training 3 times weekly for 12 weeks had 5.8% lower body fat after 6 months compared to the cardio-only group. Even better, the resistance training group experienced almost no rebound effect 3 months after stopping exercise, because their higher muscle mass maintained an elevated metabolism. Let's talk nutrition because exercise alone won't cut it. For men, protein intake is crucial. University of Illinois researchers found that men consuming 1.6 to 2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight reduced belly fat 47% faster than those on regular diets. A 70-kilogram man needs 112 to 140 grams of protein daily, which should be spread across 3 to 4 meals for optimal absorption. For women, while protein is important, healthy fats are even more critical. Harvard School of Public Health research showed that women consuming omega-3 rich diets experienced a 28% reduction in cellulite, as lower body fat quality improved. Salmon, mackerel, avocado, and nuts are excellent sources. About 23 almonds and 1 salmon fillet daily provides adequate healthy fats that balance hormones, increase satiety, and actually help reduce body fat. Both men and women must reduce refined carbohydrates and sugar. Johns Hopkins long-term research found that replacing white rice, white bread, and cookies with brown rice, whole wheat bread, and sweet potatoes led to an 8.3% reduction in body fat over 6 months. Refined carbs spike blood sugar, triggering massive insulin release that promotes fat storage, especially visceral abdominal fat. Sleep and stress management profoundly impact fat burning too. University of Chicago Sleep Research Center data showed that people sleeping 5 hours or less had 32% more abdominal fat than those getting 7 to 8 hours. Sleep deprivation increases ghrelin, the hunger hormone, while decreasing leptin, the satiety hormone. This leads to consuming an average of 385 extra calories the next day, particularly high-carb, high-fat foods. Chronic stress keeps cortisol elevated, which specifically promotes visceral abdominal fat accumulation. Yale University research found that groups incorporating stress management alongside exercise lost an additional 2.7 centimeters from their waistline compared to exercise-only groups. Let me give you a practical 7-day starter program. Days 1 through 3 are adaptation. Men should start with 20 minutes of brisk walking or light jogging. Women should aim for 30 minutes. Days 4 through 6, increase intensity. Men can try simple HIIT with 30 seconds of fast running and 1 minute walking. Repeated 6 to 8 times. Women should extend to 40 to 45 minutes, adding some faster-paced intervals. By day 7, add resistance training. Men can do 15 push-ups for 3 sets, 20 squats for 3 sets, and 30-second planks for 3 sets. Women can start with 10 knee push-ups for 3 sets, 15 squats for 3 sets, and 20-second planks for 3 sets. If this helped you, please hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Share this video with family and friends struggling with weight loss. Together, we can achieve our goals more easily. Leave a comment about your current situation and goals, and update us in a week and a month about your progress. I'm waiting to hear your success stories. We can all live healthier, happier lives.